It's one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumbstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Russell. That's reeled in. It's Allen. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Russell. The receiver grabs it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. makes the grab. It's Meadows. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? Tiny space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be first and goal at the 7. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bama.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. It is picked off over there. What a play. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop Stepping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Meadows. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
Now pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. A running play called on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll try the ground game here with running back. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to scramble. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch made at the 20. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Gonna run it. It's Hill. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation? That PI goes against the receiver. It'll cost the offense. Henley sets him back, makes it first and long. And he drops back in the gun. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, bringing pressure. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think of it over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, John Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Noles will have to punt this one away. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dropping back. It's Russell. Pass rush closing in. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Powers through.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tried to push the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. It's hard running there through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Russell. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Making people miss. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem with the PAT, the lead 14-3. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. We're gaining some breathing room now, tackled at the 26.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Passes, gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And the Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's Gibson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tuck strategy here. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here. It's a fumble behind the line. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Here's a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Russell. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. He got it. The field goal's good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. They're going to run it. He got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the running back's got it again. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, look at the quick cut. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. That's a fly to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Meadows. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Hill. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it second and medium. We'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Grinding away with their running game. Runs through the defender. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back to throw again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Chewing clock with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5.
Let's go. Right.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Look at a pass here on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner...
A deep shot to the left side. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. For this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides.